I get asked a lot, how does business help a Christian? Well, let me put it this way. Our educational system is not teaching us how things really work, especially according to the Bible. Here's what we should be doing. We start out, we maybe get a college degree, and then we have a job. And we act like that's the end, and we just keep that job till we get old and we retire and travel and then die. And that's not really what the Bible teaches would be the very best for us to do. What we should be doing is, yes, have the job that's honorable, but we need to save a certain amount every month. At the end of every 2 weeks or every month, we need to be laying aside money, putting in a savings account. Save that money so that at the end of 5 years to 10 years, you have enough money for a down payment on a business, and you create a business that you can involve your family in. Here's how you create the potential for generational wealth, is you have to have a situation where each generation teaches the skill sets to the next generation, and then they add some other smart things, and they teach that plus the first person's skill sets to the next generation, to the third generation, and the fourth, and so on. So these skill sets are growing and being passed along to each generation. And instead of sending a kid off to go to college to learn to do something no one in the family's ever done, that actually creates generational poverty in my viewpoint. We bring them into the family business and teach them the skill set so that that grows, and each generation has a competitive edge over the other people in the marketplace. That's how you have the potential to create great generational wealth through the generations. So it doesn't really matter what the family business is as long as it's successful and you teach the skill sets to the next generation. You can also fund their projects so they don't have to go to the bank and pay high interest. The family funds it. And America was started on these principles, but we've lost it. And now we teach, go to college, learn to do something no one in the family's ever done. And that really does not help the situation. So business can be huge. I believe the biblical model is that every family should have a family business. Think of Abraham. He's my model. I love that model because he brought all of his grown children in. They worked with him. In my life, all 5 of my grown children work with me. So I get to see them every day, and just as good as that, almost as good as that, is I get to see my grandbabies almost every day. And you might want to think about that too as a very, really important part of your strategy. So there are a lot of ways in which business helps a Christian, but we're not taught that in school. We're not even taught that at church. But the Bible teaches it through and through.